Hey, Aries, we are going to look at your mid-month now. Mid-month, pretty much, we're creeping up on it. Pretty much from the middle of the month on. Let's see if any of us got in there and got the chance to switch a few things around, okay? Like I always say, and like the people who inspired me and taught me along my way, you always have the option to change the outcome. And this card right here flipped out for you, the Temperance card. Could be dealing with the Sagittarius. Doesn't have to be, though. It looks like the rest of this month is going to be about finding a peaceful balance. Okay? So, what can we pick up for my Aries people here, universe? Aries people. Let's get 3 more shuffles now, universe. Here's 1. Here's 2. And 3. All right, yep. Still kind of hanging around waiting on something right here. Still kind of hanging around waiting on something. All right, check this out. I think people may be seeing you like, I don't know. I know one of your big things is you do not like to let people know when you're feeling vulnerable. I'm not saying you never do it. I just know you're not a big fan of people knowing your weakness and knowing your vulnerability, okay? So I think you've made a pretty decent effort at not letting, because this is the way people are looking at you. Like you're not really feeling sorry for yourself. Hey, you may have lost some friends, lost a relationship, whatever the case may be, but this is the way people are looking at you. Like you're the 5 of Pentacles in the reverse. So it's like, man, I guess Aries ain't really bothered by it, Y'all are pretty good at that. But here's how you feel on the inside. That's your card, in case you don't know. That's the Aries card in the reverse. You feel very out of your element, and you've been probably feeling very imbalanced. Okay, because I kind of am almost feeling this sense of, man, everybody knows. Everybody knows, like you've been kind of worrying like people know that something's bothering you, and you don't like that. You don't like that. But there's still kind of something. I feel like you're still kind of hanging around, either waiting on something or waiting to see maybe a bigger picture. Maybe look at things from a different perspective, Oh, yeah. Yeah. Looks like you've probably been trying a little bit too long to find growth and expansion in a situation that was not very healthy at all. Could be a Capricorn you were dealing with. Could be a Taurus. But I kind of feel like you feel pretty defeated by it. Pretty defeated. Again, you're not letting anybody know. I feel like you just went ahead and threw the sword down. Threw the sword down, letting your guard down, and just kind of done with it. And the person that you're dealing with right here, I feel like, for the most part, I don't really feel like they're worried more about money, I think. I think that's where their focus is. Their focus is on money and material things and things of that nature, and not you or the feeling nature of this situation. I don't really feel that at all. And point of fact, 10 of Pentacles is in the upright. Magician and the Fool are both in the reverse. So it doesn't really look like they're too terribly interested anymore. Doesn't really look like it, okay? And again, not saying that it does bother you. I'm sure it did in the past. But I feel like you've really been working your way out of that. Because not only do you not want people to know that, but you don't want to feel that way. Okay? Ooh. Cool. See? Here's where that balance is coming in. Here's where the balance is coming in. I do feel like probably near the end of the month is when you're going to actually understand that it's the beginning of a new cycle. Beginning of a brand new cycle, okay? And it's a good one. It's a good one. Looks like you're off to a good victorious start here, to be 100% honest with you. Looks like it. There may be a distance between you and the person you're dealing with. Like, either that or some of you may actually pick up and move away. There may, you know what I'm saying? It could be the next town, the next city, the next state. But I see like a long distance right here. Or, like I always say, that could be psychological or emotional distance. Okay? Kind of either or. But since time and space really don't actually exist, it's all kind of the same thing. You know what I'm saying? You could pick up and travel all the way to the other side of the world, and if it's still right here, there is no real distance. You know that. Come on now. Anyway, though, I'm seeing you finally succeeding at putting that distance between the two of you. Okay? So, the person you're dealing with here could possibly be an Aquarius, but I kind of feel like they see a bigger picture of something that was really going on. Just in their perspective there, the way they're seeing this. Like, okay, I see what's really going on right here. And it probably caused way too much fights and way too many arguments between the two of you. You know, it was just, something was wrong. And so that's why either they put an end to this, or, got a card salad here on the table, hang on. Or, very easily, why they're just not even interested anymore in a family situation with you and being with you or anything of that nature. Like I said, I think this individual right here is worried more about their money. More about their money. But looks like you're finally coming to the end of actually worrying about this. It looks like it's finally balancing out. And you're probably, I kind of almost feel like this energy right here is shared between the two of you. Okay? So, let's take a closer look at the person you're dealing with. Oh, dropped a card here. Take a closer look at the person, people, and or situations having the biggest. I'm going to use another deck. I finally got a bunch of decks now. The person, people, and or situations having the biggest influence on this reading for Aries. Okay, ooh, the High Priestess. High Priestess. This individual you're dealing with, for some of you, it could be like the spiritual type of person, maybe. But either way, even if they're not, they don't claim any type of spiritual, anything like that. I do feel like that they are, their intuition is telling them that, well, let's see, I'll just shut up real quick. Hang on. All right, let's get 4 more shuffles. 1. Here's 2. Here's 3. And 4. Again, man, I feel like they're more focused on work and making money and just doing the boring doing things than Aries. I know how y'all roll, dude. Y'all are one of my favorite signs, okay? Actually, all 3 fire signs. But y'all are there in my 3 favorite signs. And I know how y'all roll, man. Y'all love that, you know what I'm saying? And I'm not feeling a whole lot of that here. Just not feeling it, okay? Person you're dealing with, like I said, I think they find victory in the things that they do, in their money and in their work right here. They do have a very intuitive sense that if you're not into those kind of things, then it probably just ain't going to work. Okay, so yeah, they're not really they're just not even thinking about it, is what I'm feeling right here. There's no passion. No passion. Loss of interest, okay? They do miss you, though. They do miss you, though. Absolutely. Absolutely. But I feel like this is they're more practically thought out. Like I said, they're very, very back and forth. This is very back and forth right here. They do think back. They do miss you. They do miss the good times. And sometimes it does weigh pretty heavily on their heart, and they're unable to really pull it off their heart and really get away from it. But they're allowing, their intuition's telling them that if I do this again, same thing's going to happen. Because I sense some history here. I sense a lot of history, especially with this. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. So, intuitively, they're taking what their intuition is telling them and making a logical decision. A lot of people, I think I talked about this on one of my lives earlier today, that a lot of people in the spiritual community try to bash logical thinking. No. Okay, there's a balance. You have a right brain and a left brain. Okay, you can't just take out half your brain and chuck it out. That's basically what you're doing. You know, that's why so many people in the spiritual community are idiots. But you need an even balance. Okay? Take the intuitive, the heart, the mind, get what it's telling you, and here in this 3D reality, make a decision based on it. And that's what I see that they're doing here. But yep, it's taking them a little bit. Taking them a little bit to fully separate from it. Like fully separate it from the heart center and switch the energy cord that binds the two of you. There's still a lot of reminiscing and a lot of, the shoulda, coulda, wouldas, looking back on the past. And I do see them making a very conscious effort to change that energy so that it's at least neutral. If not sever it altogether, but at least make sure that energy is neutral, flowing back and forth between the two of you. And they're doing it very practically and very logically and very thought out in a way, you know? So, but it drains them. It drains them. This connection does drain them, but they're not letting you know that. They're not letting really anybody know that. They're standing very, very, very proud. Okay? So, well, where's Aries most likely going to end up? What timelines is Aries headed towards, universe? Timelines Aries is headed towards. Whoop, whoop, whoop. Page of Cups in the reverse. All right. I'm feeling off of this right here that you're getting tired of being played like a fool. You know? Y'all are one of the most caring, big-hearted people, dude, that there is. You know what I'm saying? The cardinal signs usually tend to have a habit of that, of being the like most, oh, let me help you, bam, 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 I love you, you know what I'm saying, in their own way. And people take advantage of that, especially because you wear it all over you, Aries, all over you. So, and I know that sometimes it's hard for y'all not to, even when you try not to, you still do it, you know? And people take advantage of that. People take advantage of the fact that you're a very, very, very caring, big-hearted person, you know? And I feel like you're just getting tired of that shit, okay? So let's go ahead and get 4 shuffles. Here's 1, 2. Here's 3. And 4. See what timelines Aries is headed towards for the last half of the month of April 2019, universe. Oh, see, Page of Cups reversed, Ace of Wands reversed. Like I said, you're tired of being played like a fool. You know, it's like, dude, you take advantage of me once, shit. Take advantage of me twice, 3 times, 4 times. I'm starting to see where I'm the one fucking up here. You know? Queen of Wands reversed. Like, I'm not even passionate about this anymore. You know, I was really, really sitting and waiting at one time to see if you would kind of change your ways and see, you know what I'm saying? But now, like, no, it's not happening. This is way too much of a burden. All this fighting and all this arguing and all this bullshit, it's holding me back, you know? So, again, there's that devil card for the second time. But this time it's in the reverse. So some of you could have had a falling out with a Capricorn, but either way, I feel like you're pretty much cutting communication because you're aware that you don't want to be around any more toxic, nasty energy. So Aries, even the warrior of the zodiac has to throw the sword down sometimes. Got to throw the sword down and pick and choose your battles. Okay? Money may be a little bit tight. Okay, you know what I'm saying? Money may worry you a little bit, but for the most part, when it comes to this situation here, I do feel like you are eventually, like I said, finding balance and not really paying attention to too much of that negative shit right here, and that's what's going to bring you the most happiness. Okay? So, what advice do we have, universe? Advice for my Aries people. Advice. What advice do we have for my Aries people for the last half of the month? April 2019. 3 of Wands, 3 of Wands. Something's on the horizon out there for you. Something is. Something right out there, dude. And I know you can't really see it right now. So what you're doing is just like, for the most part, you need to kind of sit and wait And there's nothing wrong with that. You know I say that an awful lot. I tell some people to wait. But this right here, basically what this means, before you get that fourth wand and the door to the happy home life and all that beautiful stuff is open for you to go through, dude, you just need to wait on something. What he's waiting on in the tarot here, he's waiting on a ship to come in. Okay? There's one more ship that you're waiting on to come in right here before it's time to take action. Okay? So, 1, 2, and 3. Hey! Hey, you can't make that up. Check it out. You almost got that fourth wand, dude. You almost got it. All right? It's right there. So close to time to take action. So close. Okay? But again, you need to wait. You need to wait for those 3 more pentacles, okay? For that 1 more wand. The wand is on its way. The 3 pentacles are on their way. The Wheel of Fortune is in the upright. Yep, definitely need to let your guard down. And you being out of your element, again, here in your advice, just like you were your internal energy at the beginning of the reading, it's probably a good thing that you're out of your comfort zone, okay? Don't try to take control of things that you can't take control of, okay? If we do that, we're humans, dude. It's in our nature. You want this so bad. So you want to get a hold of it and do it your way. We all do that, you know? And then it don't work. Fuck, let me try it again this way. Doesn't work that way. I don't know how many times, you know what I'm saying? At some point, you got to draw a line and be like, you know what? I don't think I'm supposed to be doing this. I really don't. I think I need to drop the wand, let my guard down, and just take action somewhere else, because I'm tired of seeing the same results every time I try to do something. Okay, so just relinquish control and allow yourself to flow where you're pulled. Okay, and keep a vigilant eye as to where you're pulled. Just pay attention to what's going on in here. You know, you didn't get the Magician card here, but monitor your thoughts and your emotions. Make sure nobody's playing with them. Okay? You know how your normal train of thought and your emotions normally roll. Okay? When they're getting pulled off track, that's when you need to slam your foot down and be like, whoa, 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 whoa. Why are you like making me feel this way all of a sudden when I wasn't to begin with? You know? That kind of thing. All righty. Good reading, good reading. All right. I'm glad you all tuned in. Appreciate it. I know y'all are always first. I like doing them in order, man. People get mad at me and they're like, switch up the order. I'm a Capricorn. I'm an Aquarius. I'm a Pisces. And I always have to wait so long. I like doing them in order, dude. I just do. So anyway, I'm going to go ahead and hop on out of here, all right? If you want to follow me on Facebook or Instagram or whatnot, my information for that's in the description. And I will holler at y'all later.